Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. All right, that's enough. This is our Tom. Just kidding. We know what you're here for. Coffee.
She's all like
coffee and the kid is what we should call this.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all took y'all sips. Yeah, what you eating for breakfast over here?
For my little sweet with my coffee. Oh yeah, little Payne County pecans.
Yeah, so go to Payne County.
I'm just doing it because
Well, yeah, they were right here, and she gonna eat them.
yeah.
What was it? Pumpkin?
The pumpkin brittle?
No, the code.
Oh yeah, code pumpkin.
Use code pumpkin. Think of her, pumpkin, little punky.
I need a
Oh yeah, I need a punky. So go to PayneCounty.com and get you some stuff and use code pumpkin. But we are prepping for the move. It's not gonna be fun. But before we get to that, what happened yesterday?
Like what did we?
Evening.
Yeah, we went out to eat with my dad, my brother, sister-in-law, nephew, and my grandma.
And not Liv. And she's so disappointed.
We left her at home. No, she has like a
cheerleader. How did it go?
She did great. Yeah. It was just the car right there. It was the only...
We were like, we don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah, but she did great.
Yay!
And...
yeah, we just kind of passed her around to everybody. Everyone got their snuggles.
Yeah.
And then when the food came, Danielle tried to hold her while eating. Mm-hmm. And then I held her while eating. And then finally she went to sleep right before we left.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we walked around...
the Riverwalk.
Riverwalk. I'd never been over there in Tulsa. Pretty cool little place. It was a cool little outing. It felt like it was midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning when we left.
It was 7.
Yeah, we were like, holy cow.
But yes, it's been a while since you've seen your Gigi.
Yeah.
It's the great Graham.
Yeah. But we are starting to prep to move. You guys know the tiny house is moving along and everything. And this has been years in the making of talking about moving and
just moving out of this house.
Yeah.
And I stress about it, thinking I'm like, you just kind of sit here and you look around, you're like, no.
I don't stress.
Yeah, but then Jason's like, it's okay, we're just gonna go room by room.
Yeah.
One room at a time.
Yeah.
But I haven't had to move, I guess, house stuff wise.
6 years, 7 years?
Yeah, I guess it's probably been 7 years. And I was like, I'm never moving again.
I fooled you.
But no, I'm very happy to be moving.
Yeah.
It's just the act of it.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to. And
yeah,
especially with the little one, it's going to add a little bit more complication to it. But yeah.
I just said, don't worry about it. We'll just go each room, and then you clean one room out and you move it. And then that's done. You clean the next room out, you move it, it's done. The only thing I don't look forward to ever, my entire life of moving, is kitchen stuff. Because clothes you could throw in a trash bag and move and hang it up when you get there. Just stuff like that. But the kitchen, you can't just throw dishes in a box and go.
You gotta wrap it all up.
Yeah. And so, a lot of you guys are going to help us move. Because a lot of y'all's packages you send, we then have a garage full of boxes. And I've been keeping them all, getting ready for the move. So,
yeah. And it just so happens that my mom's coming into town, and she's really good.
And she doesn't know this yet. She's finding out right now.
She's really good at packing up a kitchen.
Yeah. So
I think almost every time I've moved, she's helped me pack up a kitchen.
Yeah.
And she does it so good.
Yeah. Jared and I, because we lived together a lot in different places, we just got to the point where we just got rid of it. And when we moved, we just bought new stuff. Like dishes and stuff like that. Because we always had just like the cheap, especially back then, you can get a whole dish set for like $20-$30.
Yeah. So
now, I don't know. Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what it is. Like, and it's very random. But I guess not really. Because I have like sets of stuff from parents whenever they move.
Yeah.
They'll have 2 sets of dishes.
Yeah.
And they're nice.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what do you...
Yeah, you don't want to just throw them out. You can't do that.
Yeah, even like we don't need 2 sets.
No. But
it's like, they're nice, so I don't want to...
Yeah. So I know a lot of y'all are going to say, why don't we just donate them to somebody? If it comes down to it, we could donate and whatever. If it's clothes, you got bags of clothes that you're not going to keep anymore.
I guess it's been for the past year since it's like, we're going to be out of this house. And it's downsized too.
Yeah, start prepping.
So I have been like, I'll go through all my clothes and get rid of. And then I'll wait a little bit, I'll go through again. And then that's another pile. But they're, to donate.
Yeah. I was actually in the camper yesterday, clearly out there, not here, and I was going through the top bunk, because that's where we leave our stuff in the bunk, because there's zero storage in that thing. Yeah. And I was getting some shirts and stuff, and some of them I forgot about. I didn't know I had more Crocker shirts. I didn't know that. There was the red, it says like Marshall or something on it.
Oh,
I got
Marshall's
it from you.
Brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was there. My Super Dad shirt, which, look at me now. Look at me now. I was just prepping. I was just prepping the whole time wearing it.
But it's a cutoff, so it's starting to get a little chilly.
Yeah. But I've worked so hard. I move around. I sweat it up,
Yeah, there you go.
But going through that stuff, some of the stuff I kind of forgot about that was in there. Not living in the camper full time has been pretty crazy. We went from, let's kick it back. We went from living out of
the bird's nest.
Yeah, a whole shop in a little room.
That was my favorite, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was very difficult and very hard.
Yeah,
but it was fun. That was fun moment.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Both of us on a little twin size
mattress.
We made it work.
You would have thought we would have made her back then.
Nope.
Jared,
crank the radio.
Crank the radio up, Jared. Some of y'all understood all that. For those that didn't, you'll read the comments. But we did that, and then clearly we ended up buying the camper. And I don't wish camper living on anybody if it's a smaller camper, just because of storage. I told Danielle,
if it was like one person in that, that'd be great.
Yeah,
2 people, because again, it's a tiny, it's
Yeah.
a little one.
Yeah. And I don't mind living in a camper. I would. I told Danielle, I said I'd live in a camper the rest of my life.
Yeah.
If it meant zero bills, or very, very low bills, stuff like that. It was just more of, if I could go back now, I think I would have made sure that we got one with like some type of closet system storage, because we didn't really need the bunk. It worked because we had, like Jared and Brandon and stuff come up and they slept in the bunks. But it's just when you have such a small space and you have everything out, it feels very cluttered very fast. And then also it's not really built for YouTubers that have cameras and computers, and like the whole table ended up being like our office. And anytime you wanted to eat, you had to move it all to the bed, and then after you're done eating, you want to lay in bed, you gotta move it all back, and then you gotta it's crazy.
It's not really not bad problems.
No,
it's
just annoying.
And the way my brain works too is like if I'm in clutter, it makes me crazy a little bit. I just can't deal with it. I feel it all.
Look how big she's getting.
I know, she's a big girl. But we were talking about the camper, and we were saying we're gonna be able to use it actually for camping. Yeah,
it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Especially now that my truck has a muffler on it. It won't be as loud hauling that sucker around.
Which the 4Runner can pull it, but...
Yeah, we pulled it originally with the 4Runner, but I would rather pull it with the truck. Just bigger engine and stuff, but not that we would ever take it far. Maybe later when she's like older, we might take it to like Colorado or something like that, but for now, I mean, there's no point in hauling that very far.
Yeah.
But
we just have so many different ways to go camping, and then that's actually one of them, like a really comfortable way to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll get back to this point I was going to make here in a second, but we went camping a lot as a kid, and our parents had bought a camper, and we would, down where we're at, you could drive an hour and go to like Lake Mathis or something like that, and then there's a bunch of little camp places around that lake and all that stuff, and those were some of the funnest times, and clearly we grew up on our family ranch, and we had javelinas and stuff around, but one time, I don't remember if it was, I don't remember which campground it was, but we woke up in the morning and javelinas were all around our camper, and we went outside and we were trying to give them like chips, and they were just like from here to the TV. They were all around.
They're not aggressive?
They can be. But I think they were just around people so much. We have pictures of them, of us just like with javelina all around it because they stink. You could smell them. We smelt them in the morning.
That's funny.
Yeah. Kind of smells like a skunk when there's a bunch of them.
They stinky.
But the point I was going to make earlier was living in the bird's nest, then getting in the camper. We did live out of the shed to house studio room a little bit for a while.
Not very long.
Yeah, not very long. I've done tiny house living. I've lived in a tent. I lived in a canvas tent. I lived in a canvas tent turned to tiny house. I've done a lot of that, and we've done a lot of different things, and we've gone tent camping and stuff. And it really, with the tiny house, it put it into perspective what you need versus what you want. And the tiny house was very much designed for just what you need. And the way the kitchen is going to be laid out, the living room, just like the bedroom, everything. Like the bedroom's not big. And I know video-wise it probably looks bigger than it really is because I'm using a wide-angle lens. But it is small.
It's just enough for the bed.
Yeah.
You can walk around it, and then in that
little indention.
Corner, for a crib.
Yeah.
So
it's small, but that's all you need. How often do you go hang out in your bedroom? Not very much.
Yeah.
So, or at least we don't. So
we are more outside than anything.
Yeah.
And that's why too, like camper worked for us as well for a super long time.
Yeah. And then we've living out of the camper for a while, you learn how to live without like an oven, getting the toaster oven and stuff like that. Like you really learn how to do all that. So
we make some pizzas in that toaster.
Yeah, gotta cut it in half before putting it in there. Yeah. And then make sure to get the smoke detector ready to turn off if the grease falls down but it really,
or just cooking in there in general, you gotta take the smoke detector off
and put it down on the bed so when a little bit of smoke comes up, it'll blast your eardrums out. I would highly recommend anybody that does want to try to live in a tiny house or even downsize or whatever, go rent something. Go to your local camping spot and see if there's a camper for rent, or what is that, RV share?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's like RV share. It's like an app, or you go online. And we were going to rent an RV and go down to my parents' house. It just ended up being last minute where they didn't accept it yet. We could have waited even longer, but then it was like too last minute to wait.
Yeah.
It was just more of they already had someone coming back, and then they would have to clean it, refuel it, probably oil change, and then get it to us. So I think they were kind of like waiting to the last minute to accept it.
Yeah.
And we were just like, we got to go.
Yeah. And it turned out to be a good thing too, because it showed us that we can be in the car with her for extended.
Yeah, it definitely, I think everything in life works out the way it's supposed to work out. But go rent. You could probably rent just a normal camper. I don't know, I couldn't fully tell you, to be honest, but under $100 I would assume for a night, or even a lot of like campgrounds and stuff have some campers now, or even Airbnb. People have them in their yards or on lakes or whatever. Go rent that for a day or two or a week, and you really will get an idea of what it would be like. And it's not as fun as you would hope it would be, but it's not as bad as you would think either.
No.
It's a lot of it is just a mindset.
And during the winter, what helps?
Keeping your heater going. I don't know where you're going with this.
Zero waste in a bag.
Oh, yeah. That definitely helps drastically, so you don't have your heater blasting all night.
Yeah.
And then also, you can cover the bottom of your camper with, like, hay or foam or something. We never did.
Yeah.
And we always ended up being pretty okay.
Yeah.
But I do think everything happens for a reason, and I do think sometimes it just takes time for things to work out the way they need to work out. And I don't fully remember everything I said yesterday. Coffee Crockers, I talk so much, I don't even know what all I say sometimes or who I said it to. Maybe it's just in my head talking. I talk a lot to myself all day. Whenever I'm building, I got all day to think. Whenever I'm driving, I got all day to think. You know, it's just... I say a lot, so I may not even said this, or I may have said it 100 times, I don't know. But everything does happen for a reason, and everything sets you up where you need to be in life, even if you don't fully understand it. But everything's like a good lesson learned if you're willing to learn it. And then my hair's wet. I got out of the shower right before this, and I came out and I told Danielle, I said, hey, I think whenever Reagan's older and she gets in trouble, Danielle and I are very much the type that, especially me.
I was gonna say, I'm not really the type to much get it off my chest if I'm...
No, but you don't have a problem telling me how you feel. Don't hide that fact. But we're very much like, we just get it out, we just say it, whatever. And the best thing you can do is sit on it. And I was like, for whatever, everything that I think about that's going on with certain things. No, we didn't fight. That's not what we're getting at. Calm down, people. They've been fighting, I can tell. Jason's making her sell the house. They're fighting over it. I can already see the comments. I got out of the shower and I was like, when she's older and she starts to get in trouble, I think the thing to do is, we will talk about this tomorrow. Go to your room. You're not going to be playing and doing stuff. Go to your room, and we're going to discuss this tomorrow, because it makes her sit and think about it, of what happened and what could happen to her, and it gives us time to think how we want to handle the situation.
Without emotions.
Yes, without saying things you don't mean, or saying it in a way you don't mean it to come out. A lot of y'all know. I say things, and a lot of times it does not come out correctly. So... I think everything that I've dealt with in life is kind of put into perspective of how do I want to raise her and how do I want to interact with her and teach her. And I think it is a good thing to teach, especially a girl, especially since I think the world's just getting crazier and crazier, how a boy is supposed to talk to you, you know, as the father to a daughter. Of course, I've never been in this situation. I didn't grow up with girls, but... I think as a father, you could talk to a boy a little different than you should talk to a girl. Yeah. And that's just my opinion. But I want to make...
set the stage for her of, like, this is what is appropriate and not. And it sets the bar high. It's... Yeah.
You want, as... Again, this is just me just guessing. I've never been in this situation. But my ideal situation with her is I want her to know that a man is supposed to treat you with respect even when they're not happy. Yeah. And they're supposed to be able to talk to you and be able to reason with you. And then, okay, well, why did you do that? Mm-hmm. You know, and hopefully it will teach her to respect herself and not be disrespected at the same time. And be able to stand up for yourself and be able to talk about your problems and to be able to get your emotions off your chest or whatever. There's a lot of things that we talk about, just it could be something random. I mean, very random, and we put it into perspective of how do we handle the situation with her if this ever comes up or whatever. I mean, it could even be taking her to the store and she's like, oh, I want that candy. How do you handle that situation? Mm-hmm. You know,
kid... Guess what? I want the candy too.
Yeah. A kid is supposed to want candy. It's not there. Don't get mad at them for asking for candy. Yeah. They're supposed to want candy. You were a kid once and I'm an adult and I still want candy. But it's how do you handle a situation? How do you handle when you know you don't need every toy? No, you already have toys at home. You have but it's how do you handle the situation?
The tantrum.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But
or how do you keep a tantrum from starting? I'm starting to sweat really bad. I don't want her to. I just
say I got you, baby.
I mean,
it's crazy. Both of y'all little heaters.
Well, especially if I get out of the shower, I like me a really hot shower, and then my body just stays warm, and then I hold her, then we're just heating up.
Yeah, I was wanting to hold you anyway.
But yeah.
So back to the moving. Because I know there's going to be comments too. Danielle, don't sell your house. Why on earth? We're married. We're married.
Yeah, she will do what I say. I'm her husband. Forget everything I just said about treating women right.
Yeah. So we are married. This is our family.
Yeah.
We have property, and we're going to go live in the house
that we see fit.
Yeah.
For our family.
And this house, for me, it was a stepping stone. We met. It became our house.
Mm-hmm. What was your big thing you said that you would never sell the house until?
I don't know.
Come on. You would never sell the house until...
Oh, until we have a house to live in.
No. You would never sell the house until...
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were married.
Oh, yeah. That was my thing. It's like, I'm not going to sell this.
Yeah.
Obviously, until we're married.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be the smartest.
No.
But even though, it felt like we were married from...
Day one.
Yeah. But...
Started taking my money.
Yeah, just see.
Starting problems and stuff.
Just doing married people stuff.
Yeah.
But, so, the people that are commenting that if you're coming from a place that if you're worried about me, there's no reason.
Yeah.
Again, this is something we've been working towards for 5 years.
This has been our goal for a long time.
Yeah, and there would be no reason to have this. But keep it and rent it. We don't want to have another thing to keep up with.
Y'all tell us we always have too much on our plate anyways. Yeah. Come on now. Now, would it be a good business move? Sure.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a good business move 5 years from now or something.
It's just we want... Okay, so the last 5 years have been crazy.
Yeah, you talk about this, because if I talk about it, it would be just misconstrued.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. Nope, no more. Yeah, they just have been... It's been crazy, and we've had so much on our plate. We take on massive undertakings, and along with that, we have other things like this house and stuff to try and keep up with as well. We're at this point, we're getting to where make life easier. So take the stuff off the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we ever want to rent, we could buy another house later down the road, renovate it, whatever, and rent it out. Just right now, we've been living a crazy life, and we're trying to slow life down because now the whole point of us busting butt and taking on more than we can handle to push us to the next limit was to put us in the spot that we're in today, having a child and being prepared and being ready and being good. And for a lot of people out there that say, Jason's going to force her to sell the house, this and that. The big thing was we would never sell the house until we were married. Mm-hmm. And we've been married for a while now.
Yeah.
And we didn't sell the house. I didn't force her to sell it right away. I didn't force her to do this. I didn't force her to do that.
Yeah.
If that was the case, it would have been sold, and we would have been living in the camper again or whatever at this point. Believe it or not, we've really tried to think through the best possible situations for us through some difficult times. We've had a lot going on, just even over the last year, a lot going on that no one even knows about. And then it doesn't make it easier that we're getting older. Our parents are getting older. Things are happening in life. You don't know. You don't even know what's going to happen today.
Yeah.
So we're trying our best to just prepare ourselves to be able to enjoy life. And that's kind of what I've been saying for a while is we just want to post videos that make us happy. We want to enjoy YouTube. We want to enjoy our life. We've sacrificed so much for so long.
We are getting to that point. Huh, Reagan?
Yeah.
We are getting to that point where it is.
Your dad back there. There you go.
the main building is going to be done.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready to work on projects that are fun.
Yeah.
Not drywall all the time, not building structures, not doing all that. I want
house building.
Yeah, I want to enjoy building an outdoor area that we can hang out with every day.
Yeah.
And hopefully her friends will be able to enjoy, and they come over and play and have the backyard and maybe a swimming pool one day and all these different things. Like, that's where we're at. We spent all the time before she came along building up the life of the main part of it, and now that she's here, we want to enjoy all the little parts of it. And when you're focused on the big thing, it's hard to really put your focus on, not that some people will misconstrue this too, the small things. And I mean, she little. So, of course, she's the main thing in our life. But, so, we're at the point right now where we are legit, for the first time. We've talked about this for a long time, and we knew the day would come. We're starting to prep to move, and things are getting real. And we've gone through so much craziness, and we literally see the light at the end of the tunnel, and
it almost doesn't feel real.
Yes, it doesn't even feel real.
That's crazy.
So we're very happy with the decisions we've made. We've gone through tough times, but at the end, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I don't know the words to that song.
Stand a little taller.
I wish I was taller. I'm just a little short guy, and that's why I have problems.
Oh.
I got short man syndrome.
Oh.
Is that a thing? Is that what they call it? I don't know what they call it.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just being stupid. I love my life. I'm a narcissist. So, all right, guys, look at that cuteness.
Oh, little Julie
Look
girl.
at Julia.
Say hi.
Can you see yourself?
She got a bath last night, so she got the fluffy hair.
Ooh.
My favorite. Look how long it's getting.
And she still has the little blonde strip. Y'all probably can't see it too much in the light, but maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Right there.
But hopefully you guys enjoy your day. We got a lot going on. Again, packing, building, and changing diapers. That's basically our life right now. So,
a lot.
All right, bye.